God, I'm alive. I'm so hoping you can't hear my washer right now. I don't know if you can. It's been on like 10 minutes for 50 minutes. There's a lot. Today is nothing like yesterday. Yesterday was, I can't even say what happened yesterday is actually an infrequent series of events where I just like Raven Simone, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? But today was way more chill. Um, However, I will say that I was very lazy and I didn't do all my chores until late, so I'm gonna blame myself for being late. But also, I ended up talking to my mom and my brother for a little bit, which I was not anticipating. And then I remembered, oh, I should probably go to the store, hunt and gather as we do these trying times. And that took a second. And I had a lady get mad at me because she thought I cut her off. But I guess, like, when you're blonde with tattoos, but you cover up all your tattoos with a black dress, you're invisible. So she didn't see me and she got very mad. And yeah, you could just tell. She was like, she's like, no, just go ahead. And it's like, oh, lady, it's not that serious. Like, by all means, like, I know I was here first, and I got confirmation of that from the lady behind you that I was here first. Uh, but you did not see me in my mysterious ways. But funnily enough, one of the people that works there happened to swing by right as we're having this conversation, and is like, looks at her, is like, you know what? Come over here, I'll check you out. And I was like, look, it's your lucky day. And she's like, hmm. And I'm like, hmm. And I look at the lady behind me because I figure I could go over to the other lane, but I'm not trying to agitate this woman. Okay? I don't care, what creed, color, not in these times. I am sweet little sweet pea when I'm outside. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait in my longer line. It's fine. And I look at the lady behind me and the lady that gave me confirmation that I existed. And I'm like, oh, you should go over like to the other line because obviously at this point it's shorter. It just opened the lane, and she looked at me and she's like, you know what? I'd rather be over here. And I'm like, good vibes, W vibes in the grocery store. So we waited a very, very long time, but it's okay. That's just how it is when you go to the grocery stores later at night. There's not as many people working, obviously, so. It is what it is. But I got wine. I got my wine. Mine, and not all this shit you see going on back there. We're back to normalcy in this house. But I'm gonna start trying to drink less, especially with my surgery coming up. So the idea is I don't know, healthier habits, honestly. I'm one of those people who doesn't have to wait for New Year's to try to change their life. I just sometimes I feel motivated to do it, other times I don't. But, what I found is every time I've stuck to a change that I've wanted for myself, it's always for the better, and I always feel excellent after sticking with it for like a couple weeks. And I'd like to have my good habits back. I've misplaced them. So, you know, just some life stuff. Oh, I realize I don't have any music playing. Oh my God, who is she? I am so sorry. You heard just Wait, and I'm saying this, I think my dryer just stopped finally. W's all the way around. Okay. However, this puts me in a new point of crisis because now I need to transfer a lot of laundry over. I have a washing and drying machine in this little unit. However, the dryer does not work. and I don't know why. And it really sucked the first time I found out because I had to go to work that day and I needed the clothes that were in the dryer that didn't dry them overnight. And then I went to work and my clothes ended up drying as I was wearing them, but for whatever reason they ended up smelling like mildew regardless of not just like sitting in, I mean, they sat in water overnight, but like they were fine. I don't know what the fuck. I think honestly, I don't want to get too into it. I think I was like really fucked with uh when I was getting or when I was working. I think a lot of things happened that never ever happened to me. I like fucked up my car on like my second day. Like Lazarus, that's his name. My little baby, my Honda Civic. They got fucked up on a curb. And so now like his essentially like his face is really fucked up. And it's just like there's stuff after stuff after stuff. Like I don't even know what to say about it. So let me think. What can I throw you to while I'm doing that? Because I do believe it's going to take me a couple of minutes. Ooh, I don't know. Um, hmm. Hold on, I have an idea. So I am a really big fan of this D&D channel on Twitch called Critical Role. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. But for the life of me, like honestly, I find it so hard to pay attention to things that like even keeping up with them has become difficult. Uh, However, I still really enjoy Thursday nights. Um, their new season or campaign hasn't started quite yet. It's gonna start in October, which is really nice because I don't know, good vibes. October is always a good time. But they just released, to the shock and awe of everyone, um, their new characters that they're going to be playing. And earlier today, I'd seen something about their new characters. And since I've already personally watched the video, I guess I could show you that one. But I feel like I want to see another one. Bro, for no reason. Oh my God. What is this? What, where did this come from? God damn. Okay. Sheesh. That gave me like heat flashes. Like it's that got real hot real quick. Mm. Okay. So anyway, I haven't seen this one. 1.6. I don't know like the big critical role like you seem chill. How wait, your video is 7 minutes? How this is 13? Do you guys think I could transfer my laundry in 7 minutes? This is like a really fucked up like game. Like how fast can my woman wash the dishes? We just take the most mundane house chores and we're like, timer. And if it's not like quick enough, I don't know, you take them to like the back room, but it's not like for a hot and spicy reason. Getting whipped with belts just to like harm them and harass them. Wow, that got dark really quick. I need therapy. Okay, I think we might watch this one. So,
In Arena Breakout, fighting is just a means to an end. Pave your way with bullets and extract the
is now the
line.
time?
Risks are your bargaining chips, and profits accumulate
Is
with
now the
every shot
time?
fired. Measure risks with courage, and realize rewards with...
Oh, I could say something right now, and I'm not gonna do it. Believe it or not, sometimes I hold my tongue. It's rare, but it's something I can do. I have exhibited this ability. from time to time. We're getting really vampy now, actually. This is my blood. One day I'll talk to you about like my meta scheme. I actually know how to make vampires work. I have a really good idea, you guys. But we have to live in like a digital universe because how we are wired as people needs to change. We can't like biologically be this way. But in a meta, you can be whatever the fuck you want. You can even go like this and change your hair color. It wouldn't matter because nothing's fucking real. Anyway.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh! Ditto.
Robbie! Is it all of them? Travis Willingham is Tior Pridesire. This is a
Okay.
very
I don't
Travis
know who this
character.
is, but I'll leave you
Very
with this lovely
cool.
lady
It'd be
while I
funny if he
handle
had like a,
business.
hi
BRB.
guys, like a really high pitched voice. Okay.
Oh, fit
Porn
check.
star is Sir
Hold
Julian
on.
Gabinos. Oh
Hold
no, he's
on.
hot.
Oh, don't.
Very cool.
Oh,
We don't know
God.
what their classes are yet, right?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, this is
I
so cool.
almost
Oh my
tripped.
god, Laura Bailey is Thimble. I love, oh my god, the cosplayers. I can already see it. I can already see it. I can already see it. How fast is it gonna be? A
I'm in
Brie,
a
oh,
little black dress. Oh, and I have boots.
strong orc. Oh my god.
Oh,
Aubrey Eingar is
yeah. Okay.
Taisha Lloyd. Loy. Okay, so cool. Yeah, because like you could definitely repurpose like some sort of a Tinkerbell cosplay for this for sure. This is such a Taliesin. Oh my god, Taliesin Jaffe is Bolar Lathalia. I
You.
wonder if they're one of the construct classes. Oh my gosh, that rapier is so cool. It's like transparent. It must be made of glass. It's very Taliesin. Very Taliesin. Kind of looks like Artegan here. Ash. Oh. Uh-oh. Essek. Potential. Listen, new hot drow. Ashley Johnston is Valis. Very cool. The rapier's gonna be a challenge for sure, yeah. Whitney Moore is Tyranny? Damn! Tiefling. Alright. I'm excited to see. It's funny that her name is Tyranny.
Look at.
Very interesting. Love. Very cute. I
What
like
is
the
this?
design. I'm
Can you
curious
even
about
see it?
the contrast. Oh, I gotta leave a like. Okay.
You stupid bug.
Marie.
You can't. What happened? Why are you. Okay.
Marisha Ray! Marie Magnuson. Damn. Hello. Hello. Okay, wait. The Oculus on the hat is so cool. No, I'm not turning on my eye tracker. I ain't doing that. The Oculus on the hat, super, super cool. Ooh. Alexander Ward is Octus Tac. Oh my god. The little they're like
Wait.
foxes?
That ate up some of my time. I
Honest?
saved a
Oh my
bug's
god.
life.
Okay.
That's
Alex
not fair.
Ward
That's
in
not fair.
the latest series where they were all playing level 0 characters and then level 1. Alex Ward and his character. I was floored by his like the role play and whatnot. It was super good. It was super good. I'm super excited about the addition of Alex Ward. All right. Liam O'Brien. Oh, Liam. Hollandio Fang. All right, let's go. Let's go. Half orc potentially. I feel like Abria was full orc and this is half orc. He kind of this whole energy reminds me of the D&D movie. What was the bard's name? Like the main character. I can't explain why, but there's like a vaguely similar energy here. I can't explain it. Anyways, okay. Oh, Robbie. Oh, Robbie Damon is Cadigan Vale.
I found a random fortune.
No notes.
It says share your
No eye
happiness with
tracker.
others. That's
The
so
prosthetic limb on the wolf?
good energy. Good energy.
Hey, call him Terry Fox. Lisa Fox. Sorry, is that insensitive? Damn. Robbie knows what the fans want. Alright. Ooh, Sam Riegel is Wakander Halovar, so probably some sort of holy person. Super cool. Honestly, love the color theming. I'm fascinated to see what I forget what. Yeah, exactly. Commentary with the way he's a fox. Robbie Damon. Um, so cool. I this is like very simple. This is my favorite like color palette so far, I think. Caleb? No, I'm kidding. Luis Carrizo is Azun Nayar. Very cool. Lightning fists. Do we know who the groups are? Like the group, the because they're gonna move around a little bit, but there's gonna be specific table groupings. Matter of fact, how's everybody doing? Damn. I mix up all of the names of the different mini-series of Exandria Unlimited, but his character trying to redeem the devil, super incredible. Was it Calamity? It wasn't Downfall. Yeah, Calamity, his character was super good. Honestly, and then like Brennan's speech as the devil in Calamity is like my top moment of watching any D&D Let's Play. In order to reach your hand out to something to help, it must be beneath you, or however that one. Yeah, fire, absolute fire, super good. My favorite characters, I really like Octus. I love purple. I honestly don't know much about Whitney Moore, so I'm curious to see her play. I'm so excited to see Matt play. I honestly, it sounds so silly. I don't know, not silly. I think my favorite character is so simple, but I really like Sam's. Favorite color, the expression is very interesting. Very sad, very stoic. Ashley's character is super interesting. I feel like also like a different end of a religious coin with Ashley. So very clearly has like religious like iconography undertones. Missing part of an ear. Ooh, the hands are interesting too. They've got patterns. And Octus. These two are my favorite. Octus and Wakander. I mean, like, obviously, like, hello. Hello. Damn. Obviously, Robbie and Travis are probably going to be playing on the same team. They seem like they would be on the same team. But, well, yeah. I am so excited for Campaign 4. Super excited to see how it goes. And honestly, I'm really excited to see a very long-form game with Brennan. I know he's got the chops to do it. I've been loving Skyward Ho. I've been loving it so much. I'm a little bit behind, so no spoilers there, but I've been loving it. All right, that's it. That's all for today.
Over 250 beauty steals?
Good morning. Have fun shopping.
Oh, thanks.
Guys, this is big.
What? What is it? Tell me right now. Smurfs are coming home to Paramount Plus.
Adding it to the calendar, Papa Smurf.
Thank you, Calendar Smurf.
You can watch it with your papa,
Hit it, Papa.
Now that's what I call a banger.
your mama,
It's showtime!
and all your friends.
You know, like Pepsi Smurf, Clumsy Smurf, and Magic Smurf.
What the Smurf?
Sorry.
Smurfs, with you now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. The Trump administration is announcing their intention, loud and clear, that they want to use every tool of the state at their disposal to suppress domestic political dissent. The president himself said as much today,
Okay.
bullying reporters and telling
I was a
one.
little late. It's fine. I will say that when I was putting my laundry in my little basket, one, it didn't all fit, but I made it fit because that's just the type of person I am. But my nail like is now coming off of my real nail, and it really hurt when I did whatever I did to make that happen. So I'm in pain. Whew. Nothing sangria can't fix. Hold on. How did we go from Critical Role to politics? Like, what is that pipeline? The fuck? I will say on the note of politics, I was joking earlier, and I mean like earlier in the day. And this is something I've said before, like isn't it didn't just happen today in specific, but because Israel's like an ongoing hot topic for all the wrong reasons. She is problematic, Miss Israel, incredibly toxic. I've made this joke, but I made it again this morning that I feel sometimes like Israel's like second DC, but actually like the real DC because Israel gets to do whatever the fuck they want, whereas like America still has like pushback a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, you know. We the people have some feelings here sometimes. I know like there's a portion of the Israeli population that feels very probably, I mean, ill considering what they're doing in Gaza. And it was funny because just today, actually, I wasn't planning on talking about this, but fuck it, we ball. Um, Gaza something inquiry. Was it the Independent? So today, I say today, I say today in the sense that like, I was watching Hassan's stream and then came into this knowledge of this day in particular. Uh, it is now known across the globe that Israel has committed genocide in this Gaza Strip. UN Commission finds, yeah. And so like we're talking about it, you know, we're hashing shit. I'm saying my stuff on my end. Hassan saying his stuff. Chat's pee and chat. Um, and oh fuck. There's something else I need to say, but it's kind of off topic. Probably on topic, all things considered, but a little off topic. I'll get to it though. I can do both. So I'm like joking about how, okay, first of all, this name, can you see it? No, there you go. I was like, lady, why do I have an anchor tattooed on me? But also, we were just talking about pills. Also, Cutie had like the Pillsbury cookies she was trying to emulate. Like, what are we doing? So we're on we're on name check. We are everybody's names needs to be addressed. I honestly think we're out here all coded. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. But we literally like we just talked about this. We just went over this. It doesn't stop. The world doesn't stop. It keeps turning. Anyway, but it's announced officially. Yes, yes, genocide. It's real. It's happening. I don't care what Israel tells you. I don't care how much money you get paid. It doesn't erase the truth. That's not how that works, you know? So, you know, I'm joking to myself. I'm like, yeah, fucking, you know, second DC, the real DC in the Middle East. You know, like little does America know. And later in his pod, or I guess stream, not podcast, there's a video element. We come to find that there's not United States. I don't think it's senators. I'm just gonna say representatives. Can I find it? I might need to type in something else in the search bar. I'm gonna just type in trees. Yes, we find out today that 250 US legislators plant state trees in I'm gonna not pronounce this right, and I'm not saying that to be insensitive. I'm just a little white girl, okay? Negev, while seeing sights of October 7th. And I was like, oh my God. Like we actually like this is second DC, bro. They cherry picked their favorite of the United States rep core, political core, and we're like, you're the chosen ones. And they're going to bring them to Israel to plant trees. Hardest week of my life. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What the fuck do you actually, like, what is happening? Like, I know I was joking, but like, second DC is becoming like a legitimate, like, actually, actually, like, what the fuck? Sorry, I chew my ice. This is so crazy. I even have a story on 10/7 because I was already so the Wiltern. The Wiltern, I've been there before. Actually, I went to the Streamer Awards, was there? I'm pretty sure that was before this, right? I think so. I don't know. My memory is like so poor. Anyways, on 10/7, I go to a show at the Wiltern called for a band called Nothing But Thieves. Excellent fucking band. They're so good. I've seen them twice. Which speaks volumes because I'm poor for the most part, so I can't really go out and have to be very selective about my activities. But it's like it just so happens I leave the house for like once, have a larger event, a show at the Wiltern, which to me I don't know. It's just like things started to pile up, and then I realized like 10/7 is also Vladimir Putin's birthday, and I already feel a way about the Russian government for reasons. And it's just like I don't know. I didn't realize I had to combat Russia and Israel at the same time. I'm a little bit overwhelmed and overstimulated right now. Like today was like a very big like I think I had to sit in what happened yesterday. And I woke up today and I had like it really just like dawned upon me. It was like a slow realization of like, Hannah, you have more enemies than just Russia. Don't you know this, you stupid girl? And I'm like, no, please. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some type of coordination. You know what I mean? Like for example, I remember reading at some point early into the Ukraine war that Russia was trying to pair up with China actually. And so the idea was Russia would attack Ukraine and China was going to attack Taiwan. And in my mind, it's like, oh, because they're gonna try to overstimulate the system. Like, if all of this is happening, like, where are we going to put our resources, And so it becomes a problem of logistics and practicality. you know. Now I'm like, China, every time I talk about this, I'm like, China, you are so smart for not doing that. Mm. You are so smart for not disrupting the world more than it already has been disrupted. Thank you so much for actually caring about world order and basic practices and procedures, not trying to fuck up everyone and everyone's bag, because, COVID did a number. But it's like there's just a lot of things that kind of happened all at once. But like imagine if China also was like in on it and like followed through with like their sentiments about Taiwan. And it's not to say they were not going to do it at some point, but imagine if Russia did what it did and China did what it did at the same time. Now, so for the next couple of months, I'm like, China, you smart motherfuckers, you didn't pull the trigger. You like almost goaded Russia to be like, you do it. I'll do it if you do it. And then you're like, nah, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid like you. But here comes Israel. And it's not to say Israel hasn't been problematic, but I really feel like they're like, I guess it's time to step up to the plate. And now they're causing problems. But the problem with Israel is we're funding it. So it's really fucking crazy on a day like today, we find out that, legitimately through coursework, not just public opinion. Yes, there is a genocide in Gaza, and we have 250 of our legislators being like, I'm gonna go. I'm the chosen one. I'm gonna go to Upper DC. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, why would we align ourselves with Nazis? Like, this is crazy. I can't be the only one who's like, why are we being so problematic? You know what I mean? Like, we really don't have to do this, you guys. What if we pulled out, pulled to China? Like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing with you. No, actually, bad taste. No, no. And I really do hope, if not all 250, at least a portion of these people reconsider. Granted, what just happened today, I should be able to go back in the tabs. We can pull it. Like, this is nothing, like, this is a big fucking deal. All right? This is kind of major. I'm realizing that I don't have music on again. Hold on. Boo, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. So yeah. Oh, so I am remembering the other thing I wanted to bring up. Since you remember how we talked about the pinky finger, and that kind of being like a thing for me? You trying to take off my thumbnail, the question that came to my mind is, oh, Hana, what you said your hands are like a Ouija board. I said, Oja, it's fine. Don't get mad at me. I'm trying. And that tattoo, funnily enough, is of my lucky cricket. And I find this incredibly interesting because today, coming home from the market, I'm not, this is, like, why is it 922? Okay. I'm not gonna get into why that's important to me. But I clock 2 crickets. And I never, like, I don't see bugs like that. Like, I mean, you saw me catch one right now and put it outside. Because I'm just like a good bean like that. But like, it's not like a normal thing for me to just like see crickets. Like, I'm not outside at night enough for that to be a thing. So the fact that I clocked 2 crickets and then you hurt my cricket finger is not lost on me. Okay? It's not lost on me. Anyway, what else happened today? Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with you. Not that we should have expected much, but like as far as what is it? Like the court hearing. It was kind of like Nothing for me. It did nothing for me. Um, Tyler Robinson. I probably should have. I expect everybody knows at this point who we're talking about, but look, if you're in the past, maybe, maybe not so much. Or I guess the future. Oh my God, are there time travelers? God damn, I'm just like outing all the secrets, huh? Oh, oopsie. Let me see. So a couple of things happened that made me start a bit late, myself included, but because all of those things occurred, I didn't actually come up with a game plan. So I think I'm going to take you kind of through some things that I just kind of like to do on the side. I like, at times, call me a nerd, to look up Webster Dictionary Word of the Day. It's just a thing that I do. I don't know why I developed this quirky habit. I couldn't speak on it. I don't know. But it is something to me. It is meaningful and it's zen. It's chill until it's not. And maybe today you'll see what that means.
Debunk.
Thank you. What it means. To debunk something such as a belief or theory is to show that it is not true. The influencer remained enormously popular despite having the bulk of their health claims thoroughly debunked. There's a couple of people that come to mind, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. Debunk in context. And yes, I read every single one of these. And we're gonna see the entries, and you're gonna see how there's a lot. They give you a lot to nom on. Conspiracy theorists and those of us who argue with them have the scars to show it. Often maintain that one debunking the conspiracies are allied with the conspirators. Adam Gopnik. So here's a couple of things I'll say. I'll read the prompt. I'll read the name. I'll take into consideration the publisher and the date and numbers come to mind. Like I literally try to like Rubik's Cube every single thing into a point of context. Like I'm that brain broken. It is just something that I enjoy doing, but I also know it maybe signifies I'm mentally ill. Okay, we can do both. We can have fun and know we're a little bit off at the same time. It's fine. Did you know? To debunk something is to take the bunk out of it. Wow. They sure have a way with words. That bunk being nonsense. Bunk is short for the synonymous bunkum. Oh, I didn't know that. Which has political origins. Oh, here we go. Debunk has been in use since at least the 1920s, and it contrasts with synonyms like disprove and rebut by suggesting that something is not merely untrue, but is also a sham, a trick meant to deceive. One can simply disprove a myth, but if it is debunked, the implication is that the myth was a grossly exaggerated or foolish claim. And then sometimes I'll look at these. Don't worry, I didn't forget about see the entry. That's always last. I have a method. Did you know? To name that antonym. I never get these. I think I've gotten one or two in all my years of doing this. It's not like something I necessarily do daily, but like I always come back to this little habit of mine. So I usually just click view the answer because I'm not judging myself, okay? Validate. Validated, validating. To make legally valid, ratify, to grant official sanction, by marking, validated her passport, to confirm the validity of an election, also to declare a person elected, to support or corroborate on a sound or authoritative basis, experiments designed to validate the hypothesis, To recognize, establish, or illustrate the worthiness or legitimacy of, validate his concerns. I suppose we could read this, did you know? I don't usually read these, but why not? We're already here. When validate first entered the language in the mid-17th century, its meaning was tied fast to its close relative, the adjective valid, meaning execute. Oh boy, executed with the proper legal authority and formalities. To validate something, such as a marriage or treaty, was to make it legally valid. This meaning is still current, but the word is now used in non-legal and informal contexts as well. If the museum you visit validates your parking garage ticket, you're given an official mark on the ticket and you do not have to pay full price for parking. If someone's claims cannot be validated, those claims cannot be confirmed. And if a coach puts an untested player into the game and the player scores the winning point, the player's strong performance validates the coach's decision. Damn, I'm getting all the high marks. They just like threw me in on this Charlie Kirk shit. No, what's so funny? I've had these tortilla chips in this fucking house for like, I think over a week. And I could not remember for the life of me to buy salsa while I was at the store. I also bought a shit ton of soup and it completely filled my tote bag. So I just don't even think I had the capacity to put more, to have more. And then I had like 2 like gallons of water I was holding. It was a lot. I was out there really like stressing myself out with how much shit I was purchasing. Anyway, so I come home and I'm starting to like put away my groceries. I'm trying to, I keep looking at my dryer, which says 10 minutes, past 5 minutes of it saying 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this has been a problem because when I left it said 35 and the store took way longer than I thought. It's like this whole rigmarole. Anyway, so I'm like, my mother buys salsa. She's a salsa person. Like, these chips are better in her house. So I take my chips and formally transplant them from my domain to hers. And I'm like, look, you typically have salsa. I'm not eating these. Please take them. And as I'm leaving her house to go back to mine, she says, thank you for the chips. But my brain's so broken, I hear thank you for the tips. And then I stop and I look back because I know I haven't said goddamn shit to her. And I'm like, I don't remember telling you any tips. I know I told all the internet, but I don't remember telling you. I didn't say that last part, but it was still pretty fucking funny. It was still pretty funny to just like get a random like thank you for the tips in my mind. Just like through a outside source. I got validated. I got validated, okay? Alright. Back to the main word. Debunk. Ooh. To expose the sham or falseness of, debunk a legend. Peacemaker my ass. So we've already read this. Sometimes they're different. I will give you the hot scoop. Sometimes the did you knows are different on that like main page versus let's see the entry. This to me it looks, I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same thing. The article debunks the notion that life exists on Mars. The results of the study debunk his theory. Sometimes I'll also look at like ads on the side. I'm a really interesting person when you get to know me. I'm just very inquisitive. I'm like, why is that? Why? I'm like a child. I'm like, why? But why though? I'm always asking why. I want to know. Okay. Now we get into an interesting part. So you see how there's only like this many? And I say only this and you're like, oh, no, that's a lot. Just wait. All right. Can you see them? Yeah. The claims were debunked by official sources. Laura Daniela Sepulveda, azcentral.com, 6th September 2025. Okay, so Arizona clock. That's interesting to me. Even like a 6 is interesting because we all know when 6 happened. Oh, 90. Oh, fuck. 6'9". No, because back when I was like more like honed in on Putin, his age was 69, and I was like, ew. But like that coding stuck with me. So anytime I see 69, I think of Vladimir, unfortunately for me. In not a sexual way, mind you, but just like as a coding device. Anytime I see 69, I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm giving you like my keys. Like I have mental keys. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? What's more, in overturning Thompson's theory, the team also debunked another widespread misconception by Georgina Jedi Kospa. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Vladimir Lenin statue gets Darth Vader makeover. Bro, and not me having little baby Yoda in the background. Little Grogu. Oh my god! Actually, I have a prop for this. This is gonna be so crazy. Hold on. I have 2 props for this. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. Me through the power of Disney. Ow. I give you my Star Wars fit. Oh, fuck you, bot. Not to say that to all bots, but like this is... I got this at Disney not too long ago. I'll do a fit check. I'll go full screen. And I have an official Star Wars cloak of the dark side variety, as well as a little belt. Meant for children, but the adult ones were more expensive and I wanted it to be higher waist. Whereas I think the adult belts were meant to sit like at a certain level on your stomach. So it kind of worked out. Here we go. Oh god. We are of the dark side and opposite of white supremacists. So maybe we are the good side in this timeline. Bump, 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 bump. So yeah. Again, I could prove this is like from Disney. I have the Disney bag, y'all. This is real. We don't do fake merch in this house. Except sometimes, because we're poor. But not in this case. Alright. I honestly wasn't expecting to pull out my Star Wars fit. I didn't know you guys were ever going to see that side of me. I apologize. I'm full of surprises. God damn, this thing's so fucking long. I think I'm rolling on it. So, interesting engineering, 5th of September 2025. On to the next. Kennedy has promised that with a report assembled in a few short months, HHS remember how we were talking about Hamas and Hanas? Kind of sounds alike. Now we're just missing like the middle. HHS will soon end the years-long debate on the drivers of autism, which Kennedy has repeatedly and baselessly linked to vaccines. This is who came to mind when I was like, This is one of the people, which Kennedy has repeatedly and baselessly linked to vaccines, despite decades of evidence debunking that claim. Catherine J. Wu, The Atlantic, 5th September as well, 2025. It's interesting that they have two fives. I'll also note the 5-6 because that's my tip number. There's a whole story about that. However, at the time, his campaign senior advisor, Jason Miller, shared a tweet seemingly debunking the rumors. Angel Saunders, People.com, 2nd of September, 2025. Okay. So I know people are like, oh, so many examples. It gets better. Look at all of these. It doesn't end. Oh, actually, you know, it's so interesting now that I'm remembering. I'll mention it. Is so you see me in my cape, which I'm gonna take off because it's fucking hot. It's so nice, but it's so warm. Back in the bag it goes. I'll have to put that away in a second because I don't want cat hair to get on it. That's why it's in its like specific location in my cabinet and not like out, like in my closet even, because the cats go in there too. I'm like, nope, no one's touching this but me. So you see that belt that I was just wearing when I stood up? I wore that belt the first time I went out after Charlie Kirk got assassinated. And the reason I wore it, I think the mental thought was Kash Patel said in a speech, this is what happens when you let like police do their work, like good police do their work or something. Oh my god, I have another prop. Hold on. I can put this away at the same time though, so it's good. Two props actually. What the hell is... I've been looking for this rubber band for so long! Oh my god, I haven't been able to wear my hair in a bun! And there it is! Oh my god! Happy accidents. If I can take this shit out. Thank you! It was really expensive and totally probably not worth it, but for the meme, anything for the memes. I saw that you deleted a message earlier. What happened? I didn't even see what popped up. Was it while I was gone? Was it another bot? Anyway, so the idea is like the belt, it kind of looks like a police belt. I did the Musty Ridge for you, but it says like above that on my end that one message was deleted by a moderator. It's fine. I trust you. I don't really care. I was just curious, more so than anything. I'm just like yapping right now. Another yapping stream. I started later than I wanted to, again. I don't know how long you've been here, but... So when I first moved to this house, though, there's just like, you know, you move to a new location, you're kind of like scouting it out yourself and finding random things they leave behind. And it just so happens in like the pebbles outside of my unit, a little Lego torso with the word police on it was found. And I was like, well, ain't that a little bit weird? But also I have my director's cap from Universal, Kash Patel being the director of the FBI. And I was like, okay, maybe we're signaling like good teamwork. Not on his end. I literally could be quoted if somebody was recording me as saying, he didn't do anything. Like there's people like pulling things together, bits of information all over the place, but like he hasn't done jack shit, you know, but still taking pride in my contributions to my belief. I wore my little policey belt. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to be helpful. Also, I would never be a police officer because goddamn are they abusive towards the Republic. I don't know when that became a part of their charge, but as they say, the biggest gang in America. A cab? Really? Hey. There we go. There we go. Were you here for me to tell you for the stream about my thumb? How I randomly like clocked crickets and my cricket thumb just gets like fucked up when I'm transferring my laundry and now it hurts. I was like, thank you for letting me know you were gonna abuse me. Bullshit. Where were we? I'm such a nerd. I'm just reading Webster's dictionary word of the day. Oh, no, 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 it's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. I've just been yapping. This is gonna be another one of those streams where I think I'm gonna actually upload it. I don't know, there's just something about like the way in which like we go through topics that I think is so interesting. So I'm like, fuck it. Even if you miss it, it'll be available after the stream's done. And I have uploaded the previous stream we did to YouTube. And then I anticipate doing the same with this one as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I started reading any of these, right? Oh, fuck. Are you ready for the next name that's gonna pop up? Bam. Nail? No! What? Hey, there's nothing! No! No, there's no... Why is there two Hannahs? Why are we... What the fuck is happening? And now I have two nails that are fucked up. Bro, there's no shot. No, that's fucking unreal. What the fuck? This is why I do this shit live, because I swear to God, like, this is the same reaction I give when I'm not. When I just, like, come across, like, random things, and I'm like, how? How? Why? What are we doing? Wait, why do we have a completely different word of the day now? What do you mean? What is happening? Maybe it's like New York time? Whatever. We're gonna finish this and then maybe we'll jump over to Jovial. Hold on. I'm gonna move us back, but I think I'm gonna move the chat box. At least now you can kind of see. I think that's better. There we go. Alright. Anyway. Let's start reading. The results of the study debunk his theory. The article debunks the notion that life exists on Mars. The people best equipped to debunk the BS are the survivors. Brian Stelter, CNN, 20th of September 2020. That's a lot of fucking 20s. Also getting another 922, which we clocked earlier. And that is this. Such statements give us the chance to debunk them loud and long. Peggy. I don't know why my dyslexia. I can't even say the fucking word. It's more than dyslexia. I'm having a mental episode. We flipped the G's to B's somehow. And then I had a stroke. I'm getting attacked live on air. Peggy Drexler, CNN, 16th of September 2021. Monique, 39, came out to set the record straight and debunk the rumors. Elizabeth Ayula from Essence, 17th of October 2022. Telfer Clemens debunked tales of the It Bag's demise a few years ago, and Matthew Blasey did the same in 2023. Jose, oh, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. Kralis Unzieta, Vogue, 18th of December 2023. I'm so sorry. So there's two Brians and there's two Hanas. Am I getting that right? Just like for the record. There's a Brian here and there's a Brian there. Yeah, they're both the same. And then we have the, okay. Okay. Just for the record. While the opinion pages have stood up for the city, the news pages have tried to lay out all the facts that debunk Trump. Brian Stelter, CNN, 3rd of August, 2019. While some pillows can trap heat, this one is here to debunk the myth. Nachia Baker, Architectural Digest, 16th of May, 2025. Move this up a bit. Allred moved quickly to debunk most of Collins's claims. Dallas News, 17th of October, 2020. All those actions at some point in time will debunk the kind of rhetoric that has been out there. Isaac. Oh, I am at a loss. However, we can focus on this little part of the name. Right there. That looks like somebody's previous last name, if I've ever seen it. Show Tyner, the New Yorker, 24th of September 2024. Many of Trump's tweets are easy to debunk and do not rise to the level of a Pinocchio rating. Crazy. Crazy statement. One, because that's just a factual thing to say, but in a funny way. But, I have a Pinocchio keychain. Moving on. The claim has also been debunked by Lead Stories and Routers. Hana Hanno. Oh, this isn't even Nail. Why did my eyes clock that? Whatever, we're gonna say this says Nail, because if my eyes were doing weird things, it's close enough. USA Today, 8th September 2023. Look, when it comes to the world of telegraphing, I think some people don't understand that it doesn't actually have to be the most forthcoming. Sometimes trying to squeak things in, you have to see beyond the pale. Like, this is just a part of the art. It's part of the craft work. More than 20 years ago, a group of Italian men set out to debunk that idea. Is this a hot dog? Okay. Sarah Edwin Dovey, The New Yorker, 30th of August, 2019. No such messages exist, and the story of the baby in the trash can has been debunked. Seward Darby, long reads, 29th of February, 2024. Can you guys see? Yeah. Browder's lead stories and Snopes also debunked the claim. Andre Biek, USA Today, 26th of November, 2024. Threats, which would be tasked with debunking fake news. Emily Schultheus, The Atlantic, 21st of October, 2017. Now, that first point about the danger of allowing in refugees has long been debunked. Preach. I have said that refugees and immigrants are some of the most important people to any country's infrastructure, but especially our own as the project that is America. These people will come here and they want nothing to do but to fit in. They want to get a job. They want to be a part of society. You know, they want to retain their own culture, but they do definitely want to fit in. And they're willing to do anything we ask of them. Like, tell me, like, have you seen an American act like that recently? No. No, you haven't. These communities are so fucking important to our infrastructure, and we're out here trying to demonize them, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? I think you just hate people that look different, or act different, or speak a different language than you. I think you're just, like, full of hate. And in my mind, that just makes you stupid, because you can't accept anything outside of yourself. So you're pretty much proclaiming to everyone you're small-minded, and I'm like, that's not a good attribute to have. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway. Cobb Police and Cobb Schools Police were able to debunk the threat. Asia Simone Burns. Oh, it's funny because I brought up Raven Simone earlier. And this is my birthday. Well then. Well. Oh, and it's funny, my brother was talking to me about his science classes today too, just like randomly. So if science has debunked the 5-second rule, does that mean it's unsafe to eat food that has hit the floor? Lori Adamski Peak, National Geographic, 14th of September, 2016. Can you see that? Yeah. Le Pen quickly backed away from the suggestion as the rumors were debunked the next day. Anna Grudunsky, the Christian Science Monitor, 4th of May. May the 4th be with you, chatters. In all its Star Wars glory. 2017. The claim became so widespread that fact-checkers worked to debunk it. New York Times, 20th of January, 2022. Many flawed arguments have been aired. Here are 10 of the most common debunked. Time, 28th of June, 2023. I should, I guess, mention the one. Period. Dobbs later aired an episode of his program debunking many of the false claims. ABC, 18th of July, 2024. But on the news side of the network, hosts like Shepard Smith have spent time debunking the hype surrounding the memo. Rob Torno, Philly.com, 29th of January, 2018. Modern day versions are here to debunk the mindset that mouses should be a thing of the past. Wait, what? Why are we bringing up mouses? Oh, God. Wendy Tsai Allure, 23rd of April, 2021. This piece will debunk the falsehood from start to finish. Matt Shapiro, National Review, 8th of June, 2021. Her spokesperson at the time denied the claim, which also was debunked in part because her property wasn't close to the fires, Pointner reported. Martha Ross, Mercury News, 30th of July, 2025. But astronomer debunked that rumor on Friday saying the employee was not there. Lance Reynolds, Boston Herald, 19th of July, 2025. So yeah, I will literally read all of these and put consideration into most of them. However, me reading them out loud is a little bit of a different process, and I was quite shocked to see we also have another word of the day, which I suppose we should get into.
Jovial.
Thank you. In this case, though, I'm going to see if I can do something. Oh, you can't even see what I'm trying to do. Interesting.
Jovial describes people as well as
Yeah.
moods, attitudes, etc., that are cheerful and jolly. / the audience was in a
Smart.
jovial mood as the headlining comedian walked onto the stage. See the entry. Jovial in context. Transport yourself to a sumptuous hidden garden somewhere in Europe, where the meats are plentiful and the specials oh so tantalizing. The rustic communal tables and jovial service will make you feel like you're hanging out with your extended family in the old country. Brian E. Smith, The Toronto Star, March 29, 2025. Build your vocabulary. Get word of the day in
we're
your
reading
inbox
more?
every day.
We're reading sidewise?
Did you know? In ancient Roman
Okay.
astrology,
No, I didn't.
people
No,
were
I didn't
thought
know.
to share the personality traits of the god whose planet was rising when they were born. The largest planet was named after the chief Roman god Jupiter, also called Jove. Jove was a sky god and a bringer of light, as well as a great protector who kept heroes focused on being loyal to the gods, the state, and family. Ancient mythology is full of stories of Jupiter, Zeus in the Greek myths, behaving badly, but jovial points only to the joy and happiness of a supremely powerful god. It describes the cheerful and jolly among us. Jovian is the adjective that describes what is simply related to Jove/Jupiter. Jovial has historically been contrasted with Saturnine, which describes those with a gloomy or surly disposition. Sad Saturn was the father of Jupiter and his siblings, and he was exiled, understandably, for swallowing them all.
Thank you for those words. Reading can be taxing. And then very quickly, what is the name of the Roman god of commerce, travel, and theft? Hint, it is also the name of the chemical element, sometimes given the nickname Quicksilver. Wait, I should know this and I don't. Wait, what is the name of the Roman god? Wait, is it Mercury? Yeah! I got one! That's so exciting, I never get those. Hell yeah. GG's. That was the game. That was the game today. I was like, I literally should know this. What's the Greek name? I should know this as well, but I think my mind slips in and out of my consciousness. Hermes? Oh, okay, so yeah. Tracks. I don't even think I'm saying it right, to be honest. Let me see. That makes a lot of sense for Hermes. The idea of like travel and like messaging. Yeah. I fucking just bought batteries. There's no shot. I forgot to mention it actually because my Xbox controller, like it's not holding a charge, and I'm like, maybe I just need to put new batteries? Question mark. I actually have batteries. GG's everyone. Good game. But back to our main word. Jovial. Adjective. Adjective. Characterized by good humor, cheerfulness, and... What? Read aloud.
Conviviality, jolly.
Yep.
A jovial host. A jovial welcome. Spent a jovial evening together. 2.
As we do.
Capitalized of or relating to Jove. Joviality. Jovialt. Noun.
Oh, they're going the extra
Jovially.
mile.
Jovialu. Vy. Adverb. Did you know? In Roman astrology, planets were named after gods, and people were thought to share the personality traits of the god whose planet was rising when they were born.
I was gonna say, I'm
Jupiter,
under
also
Jupiter.
called Jove, was the chief Roman god and was considered a majestic type who was the source of joy and happiness. The Latin adjective jovialis means of or relating to Jove. In French, this had become jovial, which English borrowed and used to describe people and things full of cheer
Or joy. I didn't mean to cut that off. I just wanted to skip all of this. Let's start with our examples. Oh, we are going to have a lot to go through.
Examples of jovial in a sentence. In response, an infuriating wink. Alsana always likes to appear jovial at the very moment that her interlocutor becomes hot under the collar. Zadie Smith, White Teeth, 2001. I felt I was slumming in my own life. My task was to ward off the drivel, the jovial claptrap of classmates and teachers, the maddening bromides I heard at home. Susan Sontag, New Yorker, December 21st, 1987. 4. The people who were shoveling away on the housetops were jovial and full of glee, calling out to one another from the parapets, and now and then exchanging a facetious snowball. Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol, 1843. The audience was in a jovial mood. He's a very jovial man. Recent examples on the web. Examples are automatically compiled from online sources to show current usage. Read more. While others,
Oh, did you
such as
see that
greyhounds,
kitty?
engage in highly competitive sport, wiener dog racing is meant to be a jovial activity
Wait,
strictly
you
for
brought up cats
entertainment.
and now they're like wiener dogs.
Tiny Ricciardi, Denver Post, September 11,
Well done.
2025. McAvoy turned to old friend James Corden,
I
who
have to beat
rocks
them
up
in a
as a
second.
jovial beatboxing music exec, initially skeptical of syllable and brain's real roots. Alex Rittman, Variety, September 5th, 2025. For a French superstar chef whose eponymous NYC restaurant has received 2 Michelin stars, Daniel Boulud's demeanor is unexpectedly laid back and jovial. Brittany Loggins, Bon Appetit Magazine, September 3rd, 2025. The exceptional service is jovial and slick, but never obtrusive. Rachel Bernhard, jsonline.com, August 29th, 2025.
August. Okay, so while I do that, oh my god, this is gonna be so long. Oh no, actually, this is reasonable. Most of the times when they have like a two-parter like this, like recent examples, but also like examples in a sentence, or like more prompts, they'll give you those types of prompts on the other end, but in more detail. Laura Hancock. No, I haven't. I'm not familiar with any of that. I didn't pick a voice. This is just the voice the computer came with. Oh, you put a link? Stream Elements did not like that. Oh, maybe that's what it was earlier. Worm. I'm realizing that maybe what happened is Stream Elements moderated. Kyle, come back. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. We didn't slap you down like that. Hold on. Okay, so while I feed my cats, I'm just gonna have this going off.
He's a very jovial man. The audience was in a jovial mood. The tone of the talk should be jovial, with some great singers. Alex Bea, The New Yorker, September 2nd, 2022. Despite the jovial mood, the specter of the dual strikes hung thick in the air. Tim Grieving, Washington Post, July 20th, 2023. Height was jovial, the memo states, but pushed the boundaries. Laura Hancock, Cleveland.com, October 27th, 2017. Kane, a jovial young man with special needs, got the king's crown. Joy Rees-Movitz, LATimes.com, June 21st, 2018. What was meant to be a jovial time for him quickly took a turn. Jasmine Browley, Essence, August 15th, 2023. The jovial mood persisted throughout the march and at the Supreme Court. Nicholas Rowan, Washington Examiner, November 14th, 2020. In what's left of a school in Yehidny, Ukraine, the scene is jovial and familiar. Robin Dixon, Washington Post, August 2nd, 2022. To his friends, Ollie was a jokester, always a jovial presence in the street. Navy Bulows, Los Angeles Times, October 26, 2023. Despite the jovial atmosphere, many had the news at the top of mind. Rob Ladon, Billboard, January 27, 2020. Mr. LePage held a jovial bill signing in the middle of the night. Jess Bidgood, Julie Bossman, and Alexander Burns, New York Times, July 3, 2017. Kuykendall has earned a spot in the starting six and has brought a jovial persona to the team. Tyler Foy, BostonGlobe.com, September 15, 2022. Rebel Radio and At Both Ends round out what should be a jovial bill. Aaron Davis, SACB.com, July 2, 2017. The crowd is jovial, chatty, turned on by the spectacle of all this. Chris Erskine, columnist, Los Angeles Times,
That's a
August
hell of a
8th,
name.
2019. The mood was far less jovial in Belgium earlier in the day. BostonGlobe.com, July 12, 2018. The mood was far less jovial in Belgium earlier in the day.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
BostonGlobe.com,
Why is there
July
doubles?
12, 2018. The mood was far less jovial in Belgium earlier.
Stop.
2008.
No.
8.
Stop. No. Stop.
Boston Globe.
Stop.
July 13th,
No!
2018.
Okay. What happened here? Why are there two? Now, I feel like a website dedicated to grammar and definition would be so anal about this type of thing. I'm almost like, is this on purpose for a reason? Yeah. Far less jovial, Worm. It was far less jovial. I can officially report on the ground, even though I'm not there. Far less jovial. No, wait. Why is it like this, though? Like, that is such a weird thing for it to, like, one, be doubled, but two, not get caught already. Like, certainly they have editors, so I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, what does this actually mean? Like, my conspiracy brain's like, Watch something happen in Belgium later. Worm, Kyle, if you're here, if something happens in Belgium, we knew it first. Not that I want anything to happen, you know, crazy style. But I guess technically Webster knew it first, but we, like, were there. We got the briefing. Wait. I'm just seeing this third one. What is happening? What is... No. Stop. There's 4. There's fucking 4. No. Okay, I know I sounded maybe a little bit nutty being like, I think there's something up because there's 2, you know, of the same exact thing. 4 is like the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen on this website. I can't believe. Surely. Oh my god! What happened? Like, no, this isn't random. We have to have this all read. We're starting from here. This is the craziest fucking, I swear to God. Close read aloud. We're gonna start from the fucking top.
The crowd is jovial, chatty, turned on by the spectacle of all this. Chris Erskine, columnist, Los Angeles Times, August 8th, 2019.
Okay,
The mood was
technically,
far less jovial in Belgium earlier in the day. BostonGlobe.com, July 12th,
they're not all exactly
2018.
the same, but
The mood was
still.
far less jovial in Belgium earlier in the day. BostonGlobe.com, July
Oh no,
12th,
wait, they are.
2018. The mood was
Just
far
different
less
sources.
jovial in Belgium earlier in the day. Jonathan Lemire and Jill Colden, Fox News, July 13th, 2018. The mood was far less jovial in
Just
Belgium
one's on the
earlier in the
12th and
day.
one's on the
Jonathan
13th.
Lemire and Jill Colden,
And the different
ChicagoTribune.com,
sources.
July 13th, 2018.
I
G.
can't.
2023. He banter is electric, the drinks are flowing, and the vibes are downright jovial. Lee Goldstein, Bon Appetit, August 25th, 2023. Although the lunchtime media session was just that, Brown brought a light and jovial mood to the room. Sarah Todd, Philly.com, September 20th, 2017.
Did you hear that?
The network's
That
Dana
hurt my
Perino, on
ears.
the other hand, was not so jovial. Bill Goodekuntz, The Arizona Republic, March 1st, 2022. There, the cameras caught her with a jovial and fresh look, with her hair worn down with little styling. Michelle Mejia, Glamour, September 3rd, 2023. By mid-evening, at least half the restaurant's 254 seats were filled, and the patrons were in a jovial, if hushed, mood. James Tarmy, Bloomberg.com,
I feel
September
like those two
30th,
things are at odds.
2017. King will still be on the bus for many of the civil rights tours, but the jovial comedian won't be the host. Al, January 19th, 2020. The jovial 38-year-old native son is in fine form of late, third on tour in strokes gained on approach shots. Mike Dodge, Forbes.com, July 15th, 2025. After the game, the always jovial Edmonds did not seem fazed by the dip in his usage. Catherine Fitzgerald, AZ Central, October 14th, 2019. Laura would be a great first date spot or
Look
a
at the
jovial place
puppy.
for happy hour with colleagues. Dallas News, February 1st, 2023. The always jovial Loeb made a career out of calling it right and frequently calling it ahead of the pack. David Moyne, Footwear News, July 31st.
We're just gonna stop? What? Like, I know when I get tired and I don't want to read, but like, how do you get tired? You're essentially Tron in the Matrix. What do you mean? Why'd they just stop? I don't even think they said the year. Fucking fine, I'll fill in. 2025. But science is beginning to paint a less jovial picture. Anna McKee. Oh boy. They wanted me to read this. Wired News, 30th of July, 2025. What's crazy sometimes too is you can barely see it, but it'll tell you like last updated. So 9th of September. So if any of this clocks for anything going forward or any current events that recently happened before September 9th, I need you to keep that in mind because it's happened before where I like start to pick up on things or I've read things and then I'm like, wait a minute, how like far in advance were we like, you know, jotting shit down? Also, why do we let things happen if we know they're gonna happen and we don't like what's about to transgress? I don't understand. All right. So that was it for Webster's. Welcome to my weird, wacky life. I don't like this picture. And I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. If I can find the right image.
Have you been feeling sad most of the time, losing interest in things you once cared
What?
about? You may be experiencing these and other
What?
symptoms that are difficult to understand.
We never get
These
ads on
symptoms
this
are worth exploring
lo-fi.
with a
What do
doctor.
you
Learn
mean?
more about
What do
major
you
depressive
mean?
disorder
I
and
can't even
potential
skip
treatment options
it.
at managingdepression.us.
Stop trying to tell people they're depressed. Let them figure that out. Or just deal with it and call it a part of their personality. Goddamn. I don't know how to spell this person's last name. This is what that picture reminds me of. And I seriously mean this, and it disturbs me a little bit. So you see this guy? It's giving this guy vibes. If you don't know who this is George Zinn. And he is essentially a pedophile. Like Webster's. Why are we doing this? It's like the same in my mind. It's just he's not smiling. It's like the drama theater faces. There's one happy and there's one sad, but it's like still a part of the same image. What are we doing, Webster? I don't fuck with that at all, frankly. Uh, I try not to chew in the mic. I remember not to. Anyway, that was really fucking random. That was literally one of those like out of left field moments, and luckily I like pulled it together, but that was shocking. Oh. Kyle, I'm just seeing the app.sesame.com. Ever so creative. Alright. So I did have a game in mind for us. Wait, what do you see? I think you probably want to see the bottom now. We does it tell me what comes first? Guess not. Fuck it, we ball. Wait. Or we don't? There's no fruit. I am clicking like a motherfucker. What is happening? Okay. Oh, you can't really see this. No, I don't! That's not what I mean! Oh wait, it's like that for me too. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. So I kind of fucked up already. Maybe I should full screen this so you can like see it better. Whatever. I currently have a blueberry. Strawberry. Blueberry again. Oh, I was so smart to do that! I'm a gamer. I'm actually a gamer. Oh, shoot. I'm a gamer? Oh, fuck. I'm still a gamer! I know it's not full screen, that's probably really, like, annoying, but... please touch. Are you joking? No! 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 Stop! That is the most tragic thing that has ever happened. Okay. Well, it is what it is. No. Fuck. Okay. We take those. Oh, shoot. Okay. Can I bank this grape right here? I can't. Damn it, I have a lemon. Okay. So we have no tiny fruit. None to be seen at the bottom. This is excellent. Oh my god, it couldn't be more perfect. Oh my god, look at this lineup we've created. This is beautiful. This is chef's kiss. I'm gonna sit here right now because I know it's just gonna get really bad in a second. You have to be joking me. And I'm saying that specifically because I have another fucking lemon. I guess I can kind of do that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who is she? Fire. Fire. Nothing but strats. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm really scared right now because I have a blueberry. And I don't want it on the floor. Fuck. I'm thinking I put it on the side of this right here. I think this might be a peach. I'm not entirely sure, but I think my hope is that it would stay right here in this corner, but I'm worried that it's going to push. Maybe I'll just eat it here. That's not what I wanted to have happen at all. Oh, that's okay! Somehow. Those are very two different places for the apples to be. Oh, no, 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 please do not fall. That would be so sad and crazy. Okay. Okay. We brought it back. Oh shit, I have another blueberry. I really don't know where to put it. I guess we just... Shit. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to have happen at all. Sad. It's falling apart. Oh no, it's not! Oh wait, it kinda is still. Fuck. I actually don't know what to do here. Oh! Fucking Christ! That is the worst way for that lemon to have landed. Oh, actually, I take that all back. I am so smart. I am so smart, you guys. Um. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. We're falling apart again. Or... Shit. Oh, no. That is not how that should have played out. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't even know if I'm paying attention anymore. I think I clocked out. But can she bring it back? God damn it, Strawberry. You have to be shitting me. No, there's no shot. They're touching! Do it. Alright. That's what I thought. This fucking lemon. I have to, like, build something. Fuck. This is so fucked right here. That's not at all what I wanted to have happen. I wanted to leave that pocket open so hopefully a blueberry could slip through and we could start, like, working our way, but no! Oh, there's the blueberry. These fucking apples, man. Very problematic. Oh my god. But okay, we have options. At least we have options. I don't know if that was the right choice, but it's the choice I made. Oh no. No! Why did the grape fall like that? Okay, wait. We have the blueberry timeline. It's in existence. We've willed it into existence. It's possible. Okay. Uh... What the hell? No! That wasn't what I wanted to do either. Okay, the blueberry timeline is looking very bleak. Oh, the strawberry! It's like, no! Go up. Oh my god! The little strawberry that could! That was the cutest little, like, I'll help you, little guy. It didn't really do much, but I appreciate this strawberry so much. Bro, I don't even know what to do at this point. Are you joking? Okay. Okay. This is a mess. I won't even lie. That wasn't what I wanted. Kinda worked out, kinda didn't. Are you fucking serious? This is very problematic for all of us. Okay. I have nowhere to put this little coconut or whatever the fuck it is. I literally didn't mean to do that. I was... Oh, you guys. It's not looking good. Okay. 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 We're back down here, squad. I did not mean to do that. I am determined for these 2 coconuts to hit. I swear to God. What'd I say? Grapes? Magic. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's all working out. It's all working out somehow. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Oh. Oh? Shit. Not ideal. A little bit better. Okay. Oh my god, how many oranges can girl have? This pisses me off. No! Damn it. Oh. Okay. That blueberry is not seeing anything anytime soon. Oh, I don't think I should have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I don't even, like, what do we do? Yeah. Okay. God, I just want to, like, put... God damn it. Oh, you guys can't even see the top. Hold on. You guys had no idea what I was messing with. Yeah. There's no hope. Or... Okay, this is our situation now. I don't know if it's gonna get much better, but... Okay. Fudge, those oranges are never gonna meet. I feel like I'm playing matchmaker. There was another orange. But now we have separate problems. Fuck. These blueberries! You guys can't even see the top again. Okay. A joke? Oh no! Okay, I think I did better than last time though. All things considered. Well, that was fun. I did what I could, Mr. Watermelon Game. Anyway, I think that'll conclude our stream for this evening. Thank you for joining me if you came in. Sorry I was running late. Things happen. Life is what it is. Hopefully I have a little bit more of a game plan for the next time. Though I was happy to share with you my weird quirks, or at least one of them. I'm sure I have many. But being a fan of Webster's dictionary, checking in on them, seeing what they're about on any given basis. I have no idea why we were clocking Belgium. No idea. But maybe time will tell. Time will tell. I'm not sure the next time I'll be streaming. I'd anticipate within the next 1 to 3 days. But yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see. And I did buy batteries, so my GameCube controller should be back in contention as far as like games I can play. Still trying to figure out something that would be really fun and just like easygoing. Not quite sure yet. I'll figure it out. I have no choice. Alright, you guys. Have a good evening. Thank you again if you stopped by. And I will see you all